Hello everyone, I'm Silent Death, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. That is working on a mission, or starting to work on a mission. Recently, I was fiddling with some benchmarking software to try to tweak my computer and set up the overclocking settings and things of that nature. And I thought, wouldn't it be really nice if we had something like this for ships? So that is what we're going to try to make a mission for. It's going to be a central area, and then from the central area you can travel to other areas, and each area will test a various aspect of your ship by trying to kill you, of course. Always the best way to test things. Currently, I have let's see how many. 5. I have 4 areas planned, not counting the starting area. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull off all of them, but I think we have a good chance of getting at least a couple of them done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this little spot here is going to be the starting area. That's where we spawn, or where people will spawn. And we're going to have a little platform here in the center where people can build their ships if they're playing in survival mode, or copy and paste ships into the game and then head off into the various areas. So first thing we need to do is build some kind of projector apparatus to construct ships. Get some of that going. Just make something a little bit comfortable for people to be around. I'll just slap in a couple of reactors. Let's do a small one here for right now. Come back and change that. Okay, and also, let's see, what is the control for that? I think it's F11. Yeah. We're going to use our Blackwing fighter as kind of a guideline for how big things need to be. There we go. So the players are going to spawn here, and this is where things will come off of. That'll be denote the center of everything. Then we'll come out, I think, in this direction and work on the actual, whatchamacallit, projector building thingamaduper. So we'll want just a good size area to start out with. And we can fiddle with the colors and everything after that. Then, trying to decide how I want to do this. Mostly how I want to orient it. I think having it so that the welders will retract in this direction, away from where the player spawns. And then having a the center be, say, about right here. So the player could just come up here, set their design, and then have it welded right in front of their face as soon as they pop in. So to do that, we're going to need a connector. And then we'll need a small ship connector as well. So how do we do that? I guess we're going to have to do a new small ship and then copy and paste it over. Worry about that part later. Well, maybe. Let's go ahead and make this heavy. Not sure if I had that heavy. And of course, I'm not worrying about the colors right now. Alright, let me work on this for a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, we have the little projector area set up. 5 different directions they can project from, so that should allow one to build any kind of craft they want. Now that we need to do the welders. So this is 11 blocks across. Though it looks like, yeah, this one here. May have to take off the things on that. Let's see. Now that'll fit just barely. So it'll come from here to here. Will be the pistons. We'll need a total of 2 blocks. So those 2 blocks. And then pistons are 4 blocks now, right? I believe that's correct. No, that still looks like 3 blocks. Yep, 3 blocks. Okay, so 3 blocks. And we need 3 of them. So another 9 blocks out. I should probably come right there and go ahead and do symmetry. Make things a little bit easier on myself. Right, so we said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those 2, and 9 more blocks. And then the back thing, which will probably need to be these, or at least partially those. And why did that other side not get built? Strange. Okay, and we're going to leave the insides or the sides off. Right, so that should be about correct. If we take that a few more times. Pretty simple design. 2, 3. I think this might be correct. That might be too many. Let's do a little ranging. Okay, so that is indeed too many. Right there. 4. Okay. And this one is still too high, actually. 3. Okay. Then we'll just plop down a crap ton of pistons. Guess we can get rid of that one. Some weird glitches with the game right now. Namely in terms of the copy and paste thing. Bunch of welders. Probably gonna have to do these one at a time, I bet. No? Are they all connected to each other? That might be what's happening. Let's see. If I disconnect that one, does it float off? It does not appear to. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to happen. Now then, let's see. We'll extend these out. Oh crap, there's supposed to be more than one piston. Darn it, I screwed up. Alright, let me fix that. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got that more or less done. I've added some cargo containers with a bunch of components. Went ahead and extended these so that they're ready to go. Didn't extend as far as I really wanted to, but close enough that I'm not going to worry about rebuilding the whole thing. Though I could probably take out a section here and then just shift everything forward one. But again, I'm not going to worry about it. Now then, we're going to take this and basically copy a portion of it. Just the landing pad portion, or the pad portion. Do that. Get rid of all of those. Okay, we can just delete that part. That looks good, so we will take this and get rid of that. So we're going to leave that there for a thingamaduper template. Then we will add a few of these around where you spawn. Is that all the way over? One more, I think. That one's correct. Two of them might be okay. Let's see. 2. We'll start with 2 of them and then we may add some more. So one of the things we're going to put there is a black wing. Since it's a nice, you know, simple fighter to have. One that doesn't use any modded blocks. And it's already got ammo and everything, so I don't have to worry about that. So that'll go there. These are just some craft that people can test on their own if they don't have one already built. Kind of weird shadows there. Let's see, what is another thing? Do we have a blueprint for... Okay, we have this one, but that's really not intended for people use. Could use one of these, but those use mods. I think I'm going to import like the standard fighter and put it over there. Let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, the standard fighter is over there. Now then we're going to add kind of a refueling and reloading station for the fighters. Might want to make this Say white. Plop that down. One of those. Then just underneath. Go ahead and use normal color there. There we go. Pop that down and we have some ammo. More ammo, more ammo. And then a whole bunch of uranium, and that'll all fit in the 10 times cargo container. Might want to actually move this. Well, I guess that would not make as much sense. But that'll allow people to reload and stuff. Hopefully without anything bad happening. Is this light armor? Maybe. If it is, we'll change it with like SE Edit or something. There's no seams, but I think it's light armor. Not good for a landing pad. So we could... I'll just change it with SE Edit. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. The next part is going to be the entries to the various areas. So we'll come off of this. Oops, not like that. Crap. Put that there. Not colored again. There we go. We need to go out, I'm thinking 200 blocks. For the start, we should be 500 meters, I think, if my math is accurate. Close enough that you can see them very easily, but far enough that you don't have to worry about running into them with really large ships, actually. 250 meters might be enough. Nah. We want to make it so that the player doesn't have to get very close to them. So they may actually have a 250 meter area around them. They're probably closer to something like 100 meters. Okay, so that's going to be that one. I'll just plop it down here on the end. We're just going to put a beacon. What color do you want to be, beacon? Probably color code the various areas. First one, I think I'm going to just go with white. Get rid of that part. Then, let's see, we'll go ahead and stick in a reactor. I guess we'll stick the reactor in just right on the bottom. If I can find where I put them. I guess I shouldn't have gotten rid of all that uranium. A 100 is going to be more than enough. So we actually put in 100. Then give it kind of a bottom here. Another one right there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just to make it a little bit more difficult for people who actually crash into it to damage it. Because you know there's going to be somebody that does that. It's inevitable. Okay. I've seen how people fly in this game. We will plop that there, plop that there. do that, and then finally this little one. Now then we can just copy and paste this wherever we want it, so that we can have the other ones, but got to put somebody to adjust the settings. This is going to be, I don't know what to call it, but I think I'm just going to do Area 1. Change the broadcast radius to only 1,000 meters. We don't want it to be interfering with the other stuff. We don't want it to be cluttering your screen. So the idea is that a player will craft or copy or take one of the existing ships. Then they will approach the beacon, and when they get close enough, it will teleport them to the actual area. And as they clear each area, the next beacon will activate. There is going to be, as I said, 4 areas currently planned. So let me finish the beacons, and I'll be right back. Okay, the beacons are done. I think they're pretty well visible. I turned down the range of that so that it's not always in the way when you fly away. I think that'll work. Now, just a couple of finishing touches here and there. We may, for instance, want to add in a couple of lights along here. Let's reset that thing. There we go, that's all I want. Can I remove that? Guess we could try that. Okay, let's see if this works. Put one, say there. 2, 3. Okay, maybe we'll get rid of that last one. Or we could move everything over 1. There, that's probably about how I want it. Do something similar to that all the way around. I think I'm just going to have like 2 strips instead of completely surrounding it. I like the 2 strips idea better. How far are those apart? 2? Yeah. 3, 2, 3, 3. Alright, and then we'll do this one. Not what you go there. Alright, so that'll be our various pads. I may actually put a blinking light on that or something like that. I don't know. Then we have this little seat here so that you can adjust the projectors without, you know, doing all that crap, because they are kind of annoying to get things perfectly aligned. Build your ship or pick one of these and then you go straight to the area 1, and the other beacons will be turned off until after you clear that. And I'll probably make all the beacons like a friendly AI player, NPC player, something along those lines. It'll have to be set up via a script to get that to work properly. think next time when we work on this, we may go straight towards Area 1. I don't have all the scripting done for this area, or actually any of the scripting done for the beginning area, but I have started on the Area 1 scripting part. Some of it I'm having a little bit of trouble with the math, so it's going to take me a little bit longer. It's been a while since the last episode, and part of it's because I've been working on scripts and stuff instead of actually doing things in game, and scripts do not make for good episodes. Another part of it is Kerbal Space Program's update. I will get up and go to my computer and think, man, I really need to record some Space Engineers today. Then open up Steam, and inexplicably, my mouse always seems to find the Kerbal Space Program icon instead of the Space Engineers program. Then go, oh well, I guess I will just play one or two little things, and then I'll do some Space Engineers. Next thing you know, it's 6 a.m. again, and I go, crap, did it again. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Like if you like. Subscribe if you're not. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time. And by the way, if you have any chips you want to have added to the kind of template, assuming they don't use any mods, you can point me in the direction of the workshop file and I will look at them or something. Right now I just want some basic examples. But as I said, see you next time.